morning, everybody. I'm Jackie from the Oracle Times, and this is going to be the Scorpio July 2020 forecast reading. Let me stop Tiger first. Come, boy. Come here. You can't shout in the bathroom. No. Okay. Sorry, guys. It does not normally happen. This is Tiger. He's my little long-haired Dachshund. And he's a watchdog of note, and anything that happens at the front door gets announced very, very loudly. Tiger, we are going to do Scorpio's July 2020 forecast reading, so we can't shout while that is happening, okay? No, we can't. Okay, so he's going to have to sit with us while he does this, otherwise he's going to shout all the way through the reading. Okay, so Scorpio, I'm going to say, as I do per usual, that I record from the bushveld in South Africa. In other words, it's beautiful. We're surrounded by wildlife. Weather's a bit iffy today, but my internet can also be iffy. But I might disappear for a few seconds, but I will be back again. I've been having a very good run of late with no disappearances whatsoever. I'm going to do an oracle reading, some tarot cards for you, as well as a relationship reading. Okay, so let's start with your oracle cards, and Tiger's sitting nice and still in my arms, luckily. We might have to put him down in a minute. Okay, so I have shuffled these already, so I'm just doing a little bit more shuffling now. So let's see what's in store for Scorpio for July 2020. First card up for you guys is a new life. So, in July of 2020, there's the opportunity, the potential for a new beginning for you. I think after this set of eclipses, a lot of us will be looking at that new beginnings. So this is saying you're going to have a new start, a fresh start, a new path. Something that's old and worn out and been going round and round in circles leaves your life, or it's finished, or it's done and dusted, and you get a new start, a fresh start. And look how excited she is. She's really thrilled about this new start. So it's not a new start that you don't want. This is a new start you're going to be welcoming with open arms. Right, let's see what else there is for you guys. Okay, next card up for you is serendipity. So how nice is that? So not only do you get a new start, you get good luck coming with it. It like falls in your lap. You don't even have to do anything. It just arrives for you. You're in the right time, in the right place, and things just happen for you. The serendipity card is all about that. It's not about having to put in effort. It's not about having to try. It's not about hoping and wishing and praying. It just falls into your lap. It's like there you are, and everything arrives in that same place and time for you. Very, very nice reading so far, Scorpio. Okay, let's get another card for you guys. Deep knowing. Okay, so maybe on some level you're expecting this. On some level you're starting to pick up. Things are going to shift. They're going to change. And this card is always about there's no intellect involved here. There's no explaining it to somebody else. It's not logical. It doesn't make sense. But your gut knows it. You have this deep knowing that this is a good change. It's lucky. You don't have to work for it. You don't have to strive for it. And you're not going to be able to explain it to anybody. It's just going to happen for you. Amazing set of cards this. Right, let's get you one more card. And not for you. Okay. So what this is saying, something in your life that you were pursuing was not good for you. It was not healthy for you. It didn't make you happy. It didn't fulfill you. It wasn't your destiny. And whatever that is, it is now going. It is leaving your life. And I think that's what all these other cards are about as well. Some aspect of your life that wasn't working for you. Some aspect of your life that had done its course. It was finished. It's now over. It goes. And you get a new breath, a new life path. And it happens by complete luck. But you have a deep knowing, a deep inner sense that this is going to be happening and was going to be happening for you. Okay, let me put Tiger down. He gets rather heavy, even though he's tiny. So bye, everybody. Okay, down you go, my boy. Go lie in your bed and no barking, hey? Okay, sorry about that. Right, so next we have the tarot cards. Let's see what the tarot has to say. The tarot normally highlights, in the readings I'm doing at the moment, because I specifically probably asked that question, what is the general theme for July? Okay, so what is the overall theme for you in July? For Scorpio, and your card is desire. Interesting. So this is possibly about, most likely about, some deep desire that you have that is not being fulfilled. And perhaps the time will come in July that has you re-looking at what this is. What is the motivation of that desire? This card is all about what is your motivation for that desire. The desire is one thing, but why do you want it? You know, we'll say, I want a big, brand new, shiny car. Well, why do you want it? What is the reasoning behind wanting it? And sometimes when we look at the reasoning behind it, we think, oh, it's actually not the car I wanted. It's the feeling of freedom and wide open spaces the car would bring me. That's just an example. But it is in July that your major theme is going to be looking at your desires and why you want them. And one has much more chance of getting what you want when you actually know why you are wanting it, okay? And people and situations will unfold in July that will give you the opportunity to see that. Queen of Water, which is you guys. Okay, it's a water sign. She has mastered the ability to use her emotions to nurture herself and those around her. Emotions can sometimes be our tripping up point. They can be our blockages. They can be the things that stop us from getting what we want. But when we get to a point where emotions become part of the equation, but they don't rule the equation, that's when we've mastered the emotions. And it's not like mastering is maybe even not a good word to use. Okay, it is what it's about, but it's more about allowing the emotions to flow through you, harnessing them and using them creatively to nurture yourself, your projects, your goals, and the people around you. So that's the big sort of news theme for you guys in the month of July 2020. Right, those of you that are interested in relationships, the last part of the reading is for you. So I'm going to read for those of you that are in established relationships as well as those of you that are looking for relationships. So, and I will read what it says on the card first because you always ask me if I don't do that, but then I'll tell you the story that the selection of cards have with them. So first card up for you guys is give your relationship a chance to work on your partnership. So this is probably more for those of you that are in established relationships, and it's a little bit of a heads up. Your relationship needs a bit of attention, or if it is showing signs of strain or challenge, just give it a chance. You know, everybody goes through things. Everybody is going through things, maybe all up in their heads and physical things too. But sometimes we just need to give people a little bit of time to work their stuff out, okay? And in July, you're probably going to find the people around you need to work their stuff out, especially those people in relationships. So just give them that little bit of room. For those of you that are looking for relationships, it's a case of you might meet someone in July and you think, nah, not my type. But maybe they are. Just give them a chance because you never know. If that card comes up, it's normally the case. The next card that comes up, express your love, go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Okay. So you're going to need to, in July, those of you in established relationships, give your partner that kind of attention. Give them affection, show them you care, be nice to them, support them, okay? Yours is the supportive role in July. And those of you that are looking for relationships, yeah, someone comes along and you think, nah, but they might be the one too. They might be really good for a relationship, and you're going to be the one that's going to have to sort of make the move. Because they may be interested in you, but they're picking up on your reticence, so you're going to have to be the one that makes that move, okay? And they may very well be worth getting to know. The final card is codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So what is happening here is codependency is always about, if you're looking for relationships, we seek a relationship to fill a gap in our lives. Maybe we feel unappreciated. Maybe we feel lonely. Maybe we feel abandoned. Maybe we feel orphaned. Whatever the case may be, we go looking for a relationship to fill that gap. Okay? And the relationship that comes along now is going to be showing you there's a gap in your life that you want to fill, and you're filling it with somebody. It isn't a bad thing. All relationships are about that. But it is a kind of a heads up that maybe this relationship that you should be giving a chance is something different. Okay? It's not a codependency. It can fulfill you properly, whereas you've been going looking for someone to fulfill that gap, and they're not the right ones. This person could be the right one. What you've done in the past is a codependent relationship. Those of you in established relationships, this will be something just to watch for in July. That tendency that we all have, all of us, there's nobody that doesn't, to want our partners to fill a gap in our life. We're not feeling fulfilled, we're not feeling happy, we're not feeling healthy, we're not feeling supported. We want our partner to fill that gap for us. Of course, that creates all sorts of interesting things with a partner, doesn't it? I'm sure you guys could tell me more stories. But it's just kind of a highlight that your best course of action in July is going to rather be to give your partner the support that they need and to show it to them, rather than you seeking the support in July. It'll swing back again. It always does when it swings hard this way. It comes back again. It's going to be their turn soon to give you the support and the love. Right, Scorpio, so that is your reading for the month of July 2020. I do hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for the like, whoever that was. If you'd like a personal or private reading, and I do an amazing soulmate reading, you can contact me via the link in the description box below. I will put that up once the video is finished processing. I want to wish you hugs, blessings for the month of July 2020. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. Thank you very much. I truly appreciate it. And we'll speak again soon.